This was such a wholesome trip for me and my family. The boat was lovely and calm, we did not feel rushed at any point and cannot fault the service. The highlight of the trip was jumping in the sea and having a swim between the stunning rocky islands. Saved the best till last, food was incredible. Authentic Thai lunch buffet with snacks on board with the most stunning views. We had a great experience with Phuket Patri tour from the hotel transfer to the canoe tour. Everything was so well organized. Nothing felt rushed, very chill. Jimmy and his team really looked after everyone, good vibes the whole time. We even saw monkeys canoeing through the caves. The food was delicious and it was a lot of fun swimming in the last stop. There was even an impromptu dance party on the way back to port. It's courtesy to give tip to the rower of your canoe and to the tour team at the end of the trip. Highly recommend for anyone visiting Phuket. This was a beautiful day out with a well-organized team. The sea canoeing experience allowed us to access some hidden parts and caves which was very enjoyable. It was a long day out but the time on the boat was reasonably comfortable, with life jackets, and we were always provided with adequate refreshments. Enjoyable trip. The staff took very good care of all the tourists on board, very engaging and friendly. Home-cooked food for lunch was best. Felt safe on the canoe as the staff were very experienced. They also made the effort to help us take group photos on the canoe and explain interesting sights to us. I liked that the staff were very strict about no smoking on the upper deck when one of the passengers smoked. The downside is that they allowed unlimited beer to the passengers, causing some of the male passengers on board to get somewhat drunk and started to get high and rowdy halfway through the trip. I think it will be wiser to limit offering just 2 cans of beer to each passenger. It was an incredible experience. Excellent timing, the transfer arrived on time and quickly got to the pier. It's worth a small extra charge. White check mark emoji, great snacks and lunch, enough water on board. The program was completed from start to finish. And the swim at the end is just super. We swam in a small beautiful bay, jumped off the side of the ship, just, clapping hands emoji. Special thanks to all the staff. Perfect, caring, attentive. I haven't had such pleasure from an excursion and interaction with people for a long time. You will never get hungry for this trip. Lot of food, drinks and fruits. And the trip was wonderful with lots of scenic spots. It was kind of like Halong Bay in Vietnam. Highly recommended itinerary. After comparing prices from 300 stores, I found this one not only with acceptable prices but also great value for money. I hit every spot and finished the trip just before I ran out of energy. You should tip the boatman who just helps you row the boat 100 to 200. The tour started with pickup at the hotel by a mini coach. The ride took about 1 hour plus to arrive at the pier where refreshments such as water, coffee/tea and biscuits are provided. There's also a mini mart for you to get last-minute essentials, for example hats, dry bags, sunblock, if you forget. Water and some snacks are also provided on board so you need not worry about getting hungry or thirsty. The tour guides were professional, eloquent in English and gave clear instructions. One of the guides could even speak Mandarin, which came helpful for some of the Chinese-speaking tourists on board. They didn't really enforce wearing life jackets, which I didn't quite agree with. But I guess it's a personal choice. We visited the James Bond Island, Phang Island and Panak Island. It was a little crowded at the places we canoed to, but still a pretty enjoyable experience. We did a little swimming off Panak Island where the undercurrents are really strong, so do wear a life jacket if you're not a strong swimmer. The windows are arranged, and the explanations are clear and interesting, and the safety measures are sufficient. The only thing is that there may be more people in the same group, but at the same time, you can also meet friends of different nationalities. The lunch is rich and the activities are sufficient. Many people enjoy nature chants. Boat was nice and pretty stable throughout. They split you into groups of 2 and you get to go on the canoe separately. While waiting for your turn you can relax or swim near the boat. We went during high tide so some parts of the cave were inaccessible, but it's still nice. Phang Island was beautiful too, but each canoe trip out was a little short, around 15 to 20 minutes.